Hi everyone! Yes. It is April. Aprilicious. April Stern. Whatever you want to call me. I will. No, it's not whatever you want to call me, but some people call me Poe. You know? It's family. Friends that are family call me Poe. Anyways, it ain't been a minute. It's been longer than a minute. It's been a year since I have posted my last video on YouTube. I really love you guys. Thank you all to my friends and my family for the support. You guys have no idea how much that means to me. Before I get all super emotional, please enjoy this video. I really hope you guys like it, and let's get started. Okay, so as you can see, I already have my eyebrows done. I do not want to do eyebrows on camera because it will take up too much of your time and I ain't trying to bore you, you know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and get started. I do use the Anastasia brow powder on my eyebrows. Underneath, I concealed my eyebrows with the Tarte Shape Tape. I'm gonna go ahead and prime my eyelids with MAC's paint or soft ochre. All right, so I usually take like a concealer brush to go ahead and apply my eye primer. This is not an eyeshadow primer, guys. It's a paint pot. It just works really well as a primer, an eyeshadow primer. Like you don't even have to set it. Right after that, I like to take a bone shade and go ahead and set my eyeshadow primer. Since the day it came out, my bone shade is Ivy from the Nikki Tutorials Too Faced palette. Like the perfect shade for me because I am so white. I'm clear, y'all. And I do start on my brows to give it a little lift and highlight. And I like the way it looks with my eyeshadow looks. If I'm doing a smoky eye, I will not use this color because I ain't trying to come out like in the house where, you know what I'm talking about. I ain't gonna offend nobody. I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut. That was one of my resolutions for 2018 is to keep my mouth shut. It hasn't been going good so far, but I'm working on it, y'all. I have a very big mouth, I like to speak my mind even when it's not welcome, Okay, next we're gonna pick up a transition shade. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick this third shade up in the Juvia's Place, the very first Nubian palette, my go-to. I love this brand, period. For all skin tones, this brand kills every other eyeshadow I have ever used. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a Morphe E27 brush, buff that into my crease and above my crease, just to get a nice transition going. And I'm really gonna try not to curse as much as I do. Cause the Lord knows. Ooh, the Lord knows. Okay, so now that we have our transition color, I'm going to actually pick up a more dense brush. It's the MAC 217. This is like everyone's go-to. I'm actually going to go in with another Juvia's Place palette. This is the Saharan palette. Saharan? I don't know. And I'm gonna go in with Katsina. So what was your guys' New Year's resolutions? Because we make up like 20 of them. We don't even follow through with one of them. That's me, personally. My 2018 resolutions were to start getting ready when I go out. I'm not even kidding you. And my second resolution for the New Year's was to have a better and more positive outlook on things and life in general. I tend to get, down on myself a lot. I'm very hard on myself. I am, when they say you're your own worst critic, that is like hands down me. Oh, and another thing was to not say no as much as I did in the past years. Okay, so now that we're done with that shade, I'm gonna go back in with the same brush that I used for my transition shade, and I'm not gonna put any more product in it. I'm just gonna blend these two bad boys together. So next, what I am going to do, I am going to pick up a neutral shimmer shade, and it's actually in the Saharan palette by the Juvia's Place. By the way, it's Zoya from the Saharan palette. It's right here. Go ahead and pack that on my lids. I'm not gonna clean up my lids today. I want this to just be like kind of like a more softer shimmer like shade. I don't want it to pop too much. Since I already have this palette here, I'm just gonna go ahead and pick up the Nikki Tutorials Power Makeup Palette, and I'm going with by the Too Faced, and I'm gonna go ahead and pick up Makeup and Chill. It's a deeper brown shade, and I'm just gonna kind of add that on the corner of my eye just a little bit, and I'm just going to lightly blend it up into my crease. And then any leftover product, I do take it all the way over my lid, but that's preference. I just do it because, like I said, I put the shimmer shade on first, so I don't want it to look like, you know, we didn't include her, you know. I want to include her. She wants to be a part of the family. So we are going to attempt eyeliner on the eyes on camera. Now, I can't promise you this is going to go as planned, but we're going to give it a shot. For my eyeliner, I do use the Inglot AMC 77 eyeliner gel. And you can always clean up the edges. That's what I tell people. If you mess up on the edges, don't even worry about that. You can clean that up. As long as it's messed up down. If it's messed up, you just might have to start all over again. Anyways, I use the Neutrogena wipes. Nothing special. I'm just going to clean up underneath my eyes. Okay, so now what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put some mascara on my eyelashes. I use the L'Oreal Voluminous Original. Been my go-to for about 5-6 years now. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to try, I've actually used these once, and these lashes are just a bomb. They're the Fox Mink ones by Ardell. I do use the Duo Glue. A lot of you guys don't like it. It works perfectly fine for me. But I like to let my lash glue sit for like approximately like a minute or two. Some people like letting it sit for longer than that. To me, I ain't got that kind of time. I just want to boom, 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 get it done. So we're gonna look down, place them in the middle of our eyes first. I did, while off camera, I did go ahead and put my primer on my face. I actually used the Caudalie serum. It's called the Vino Perfect Serum, Radiant Serum. Today, I am going to be using the Laura Mercier Candle Glow Soft Luminous Foundation. Okay, so now that I have that blended out, I am going to go in with my concealer. Okay, so what I do is I do not apply my concealer right underneath my eyes. Like I said, I have too much creasage going on. We don't want none of that buildup, and we don't want to look 20 years older than what we really are. We want to look 20 years younger, you know? So what I do is I start on the nose, and I kind of just bring it in. And then I swipe it out, because I want my highlight, because I don't really have cheekbones. I want it to create kind of a cheekbone-ish. This is my thing that I do. You guys do not have to do it. I just like the way it applies. I learned this from Patrick Starr. He is the one that sold me on this damn brush. It is the Morphe G2 brush. This is a beauty blender on a stick. You just pack it in. It's just like if you want that full coverage, you just pack it in. Again, I start the lowest and then I build my way up because I don't want as much concealer right underneath my eyes. And I'm going to go back in with my foundation brush that I use. No, I'm not going to put any extra product on it or anything. And I'm just going to make sure the lines are seamless and that it looks like it's supposed to gradually, you know, be a highlight and then the regular skin tone. So now what I'm going to do is I am going to pick up the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. You guys have heard about it, I'm going to explain. What I like to use is a damp beauty blender. It's almost damn near dry, but it's a little wet. And I'm going to go right in. What I do like to do with this setting powder too is because it's literally like a pore filler. I like to bring it down on on my cheeks because I have a lot of pores right there. And I swear if you bake it, let it sit in, your pores will disappear. I am going to set the rest of my face and I'm going to take the Morphe G7 brush and I'm going to just lightly dust that over my face. Now while I'm at it and I have this brush and I have, you know, I've already set my face, I'm going to go ahead and dust away the baking powder. I'm just going to use the same brush. I usually use my Morphe M438 brush. So now I'm going to go ahead and take a contour shade. Now I'm trying this for the first time. I swatched it on my hand and it actually looked like the tone would be really good for a contour shade for me. And it's actually not a contour shade. I don't know, it may be, but again, here's the Juvia's Place, and this is the Saharan blush palette in the volume 2. It looks like this, it looks like this. Beautiful, right? But I'm actually gonna go in with Yara. It's the first color, and it has like a yellow undertone. Hello, hello, Yara, hello. Welcome to the family. Ooh, see, that's a little orange. I don't know. I don't know. Yes, no. I'm actually kind of feeling it. I am actually kind of feeling it. And I know the whole contour thing, like a lot of people said in 2018, you know, they were gonna leave contouring out. I can't do that because I ain't got enough money for, like, you know, fillers and stuff like that. And I don't have cheekbones. So for me, it's like, if I leave contouring out, my face is just gonna look like a flat piece of paper, you know, and I ain't trying to have all that. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into my MAC Gimme Sun. If you ain't heard about this, you don't know MAC, because this by far is one of the best bronzers. And I'm going in with a Morphe M110 brush. I saw a lot of people doing their contouring or their blushes and bronzing with it, so it's like, you know what, let me give this guy a try. Let me give him a try. Take the excess on that brush and just run it around my face. You know, I'm going to do my highlight before I'm going to do my blush, but I'm just gonna go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills. This shit was released like probably 2-3 years ago, you know, but it's the So Hollywood highlighter, and I'm going to put that on before I put my blush. And for my blush brush, what I'm gonna use today, I'm gonna go in with MAC Sunbask. But I'm gonna put that right in between the highlight and my contour. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in underneath my eyes. I'm first and foremost going to take a Morphe, hold on, where you at, girl? Morphe M169 brush. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with that very first shade, the crease shade that we did. Do you know how hard it is to keep your mouth shut when you are doing this kind of thing? Like tiniest brush. I'm gonna go in with that brown shade, Makeup and Chill from the Nikki Tutorials palette, and I'm gonna go ahead and darken my lash line on the bottom. I'm going to go in with an Inglot Kohl pencil, the number 3. It doesn't have a name, it's brown. Ooh, girl, what eyeliner does for you. Next I'm going to take my Morphe E43 brush. It is a flat brush. I like this to smudge it. I like to smudge with this eyeliner, or with this brush. Okay, so now I am on to the lips, you know, the product that I have been wanting to try. It is the Fenty Beauty by Rihanna. It is her uncensored lipstick. This is her only shade. Look at the packaging, y'all. Seriously, Rihanna, you did the damn thing. I'm gonna go in with my MAC Cherry Lip Liner. It's probably one of their most popular lip liners. I do overline my lips. I have no lips, so I fake it. I'm gonna fake it until I can afford it, okay? Oh, give me life! I'm gonna use my MAC Fix Plus. You guys already know what this is. I don't need to go in detail. My go-to. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. I will have more videos coming up soon, hopefully in the next like few days. Thank you so much. I love you guys. And don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like this video. And if you would like, go ahead and hit that notification bell so that you know when I post a video. And I promise it'll be a lot more. Promise you. Bye, guys.